Welcome everyone to the Wings Cast! As we hover omnipotently above the sky, up high in space, we in the watchtower, we three who gaze down upon you, will now deliver unto thee some excellent casts. Here with us today in the watchtower is the man himself, the legend, whose follicles have weaved many tales, the man of many beards. It is the Lord of Beards, McBeardy.
I prefer King, but whatever.
And here with us in the Watchtower today is the one, the only, the tech guru, the master of the internet. Some say he is the technocracy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Twiggets.
Technocracy. I like it.
And then I, your graceful host, Bod Teller of all tales, Felipe.
That's new.
Yeah, I just throw that in.
A little flourish there on the intros this time around. Yeah. A little extra pizzazz.
I was practicing in the mirror.
Oh. Guess that's a good thing. I don't know.
Alright, so Twiggets has recently gotten into Batman. Isn't that right, Twiggets?
It is.
Tell us all about that.
I'm only about 50 years, 60 years late.
Alright.
Yeah. What got you started in Batman?
Well, I was watching some gameplay footage of Arkham Asylum because I never played it. I skipped over to City.
Very both good games.
And so I was watching some of the interview tapes and character bios. I was like, huh, you know what? And then, it was just, one of those things.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, welcome to the party, I suppose.
It's not a bad place to be. Batman's he's a pretty well-rounded individual. He's the most normal. You could kind of say quote unquote normal, as he has no real superpowers.
That's probably what attracted me towards him. Like, it's more of the psychological hero.
Yeah. Speaking of psychological, nothing is more psychological than his villains, which can make up a menagerie of awful baddies, ranging from the obscure to the absolute insane. And so today we're going to go over our lists of our favorite villains out of Batman.
We were supposed to make a list.
No, not a list. I'm just saying, it's just going to be just three of us. Yeah.
I was just sure because nobody told me about a list. You're adding things, Felipe.
Hey, there's memos for a reason.
Right.
Space memos.
TPS reports.
That's right.
I hate my TPS report.
You know you can get all those memos and stuff on floor 53.3.
That will require me getting off the first floor. And
we really should finish that tour at some point in time.
We'll get to it. We'll get around to it. There's just so many floors.
We'll find our way.
A lot of them are getting refurnished anyways.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, McBeardy, would you like to start off?
Would I like to start off with Batman villain?
Yep.
I guess I can.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
I'm gonna. Why don't you stop?
Quit beating around the bush.
I'm thinking.
Unless it's poison ivy.
Oh, snap!
Oh, zinger!
Well, anyway, I was trying to think of a villain that's not, everybody knows the Joker, who doesn't like the Joker. I didn't want to start off. I didn't want to start off with the Joker, Hush was a good villain. If you know who that is.
I have not seen Hush yet.
Hush was a pretty good villain. Felipe, any thoughts?
I haven't really heard much about the Hush. It's been a while.
He was a rival physician to Bruce Wayne. His parents were, I believe, killed, if I'm not mistaken. And he blamed Bruce Wayne for it. So he started out as a Bruce Wayne villain, really, instead of a Batman villain. It was kind of different, And then obviously, by the way, too many people learn who Batman is. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, that ain't at this point. It ain't even hard.
Yeah, I was just saying. But he learns who Batman is, obviously, and then becomes a Batman villain. So, but I forget how it actually worked. I'm trying to remember. he set up like a kind of did the Bane where he set different things in front of Bruce Wayne. He was kind of the pin, the linchpin, if you will, behind everybody. He just like, here's this guy you got to fight. Why don't you try to fight this guy? Try to fight that guy. And he was in the background pulling the string.
Interesting.
I think he was teamed up with the Riddler at one point in time too, but that's another.
I think a lot of those Batman villains teamed up with each other at certain points.
Yeah. This was a big storyline arc. It covered for went on for about a year, I think. The whole Hush storyline.
Mm.
But yeah, he was just a regular dude who was a surgeon who hated Bruce Wayne. Found out, wanted to destroy Bruce Wayne, and then found out Bruce Wayne was Batman. So he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll destroy him too."
Wait, did he ever did he ever change his face a lot and stuff?
More bandages on his face.
Unrelated, that sounds like Swartz Bruder from
Who?
Big O.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too.
No idea who that is.
Yeah, Swartz Bruder.
Big O.
Batman
Alright,
neck,
That's right, Batman mech.
essentially.
All right. I'll go over mine.
Oh wow, saving me for last. Interesting.
Yeah. We'll save Twiggets for last.
You are new to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My favorite is Victor Freeze. I do enjoy. I like his backstory and stuff, and he's not like to me his whole backstory and stuff really it makes him more of a tragic villain. Like you would imagine that in a different life he's not really he would really be a villain in a lot of cases, but he's like a man pushed to the edge, so to speak. So like it's like no choice, he has to be stopped. And then of course he's got the freeze ray and stuff, which is just all around badass.
What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice
The
Age.
Ice Age.
That's right. But
let's not mention that crappy movie.
yeah, that iteration of Victor Freeze is the worst.
Yeah, it was pretty horrible.
I don't understand.
Allow
that.
me to break the ice.
Will you stop it?
Hey everybody, chill.
What did I just say?
I swear that movie was made only so that he can do those one-liners.
I
Yeah,
hope so.
it definitely was.
I like his iterations throughout the animated series. My favorite one is during Batman Beyond, where they actually resurrected him again.
Yeah.
And I think he kills a few people in that one. It's pretty funny. But other than that, like I don't have much to say on him. He's just a really cool character. Out of all of them, he has the most legitimate reason sometimes to be the villain. You know, his was more accidental and more tragic, so that kind of appeals to me a little bit more. I'm a little more sympathetic, basically. So like when you see him defeated, it's like, oh, what, he's just trying to save his wife. And then that's about it, really. Twiggets.
All right. I'm right now. I'm liking the Scarecrow.
Oh yeah, it was a close one for me.
Yeah, just to play on your fears and make you go insane, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have too much to say about it. I never read any comics or anything, but like how he appeared in Arkham Asylum was pretty cool. I like his character design.
His 3 fingers.
Mm-hmm. And then like from the animated series, he was pretty good in that.
Mm-hmm.
The '90s one. So yeah,
Yeah.
I just like the whole fear aspect. That's really all I have to say about that. I don't have much to say.
Oh, bonus round. What do you think is the worst villain?
Calendar Man.
Your worst.
Actually, they did a pretty decent thing with Calendar Man one time that actually turned him actually halfway into a believable villain. He kind of turned into a Hannibal Lecter type villain there for a while. During what's the name of that comic? Ah, crap. I can't remember. Maybe the Long Halloween, I believe it was. I actually pulled a twitch here and actually looked it up on the internet. It is indeed the Long Halloween.
What do you do?
He is portrayed as a Hannibal Lecter-like figure, offering insight in Batman's search for Holiday, a serial killer who uses holidays as his modus operandi. Like in The Silence of the Lambs, Founder Man knows who the killer is and keeps this information to himself, choosing instead to taunt the hero with cryptic clues. So, like I said, that's the one story I can remember where he actually kind of was a deep villain and just some retard who liked calendars. So.
I think for me personally, my the ones that I don't like, Clayface.
Definitely
Clayface,
most out of place.
Clayface, and like the crocodile, and like all the monstrous Killer Croc, and all the like monstrous ones, because they like what Twig had said, they do not match. Like
they seem more like Superman villains.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They're all like, Clayface can transform into anybody. He's just basically a walking blob monster. Killer Croc is just some mutant, and there's one that's actually a bat creature, I think.
Man-Bat.
Yeah, I kind of like Man-Bat. Just because he looks cool. I like his design.
Yeah,
Man-Bat actually makes it in a weird way. So.
Yeah, see that would be the only one that could pass.
Man-Bat was just an experiment gone wrong, basically.
Yeah, Man-Bat would be the only one that I would actually let pass. But all the rest of them, oh hell no. Killer Croc, get out of here. Clayface, you don't belong. In like the animated series, it was cool when you saw him, but then it's like after a while, I was thinking, shouldn't he be, I don't know, somewhere else? Like, I don't know, in like Superman's domain or something? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I know in the Arkham Asylum games, they made Killer Croc huge.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Very big.
I was
like, actually a decent look.
Like, why would they even keep him alive? Like, if he's like that monstrous, they just put him out of his misery.
Because he could be cured.
Of what? You can't. Their genetics is not that bad.
The Batman mythos, man. Anybody can be cured.
Why do they keep trying to fix the Joker? Man, you think they'd give up eventually.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Just
anybody can be cured. Should we not just go over that?
Yeah. And then you just get one jealous cop who loses his partner, shoots the Joker in the face. Batman doesn't have to do it. Just let somebody else do it.
I was about to say, like, they should probably send a lot of these guys to the execution chair. Not that it would be right or anything, but... Oh, Twiggets.
Go ahead.
What is yours? What is your villain that you like the least?
I'm not too familiar with a lot. I'm actually not. I don't like Mad Hatter. I'm not a fan of the Mad Hatter. And they also have Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It's like somebody needs to get off of a
Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, like all right, you get it. You've read it. So I'm not too happy with those two. Just because they're so. Well, I guess it's supposed to be more our universe engrossing kind of thing. I don't know. It just seems weird.
Was he actually like a magical guy?
Who?
I thought he was just.
Yeah, I thought he was just crazy or something.
Yeah.
The Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
He actually created a mind control device he wears in his hat band. He can actually use his hats to make people his mind control slaves, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. He puts that on the people's heads and stuff. Gotcha. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now.
And the controlling device in the hat, in his hat, like his hat band or something.
If we were gonna do a list, my second favorite is Bane.
Yeah.
You know what? Bane is actually really cool. I love him. He's the only guy that's like got really close to like ending Batman.
He was cool once. Everything after that's been a little hazy.
I like the more how they portray him as a smart dude.
Yeah.
Who's just hulking out on.
Well, I'm just saying,
steroids.
it's one of those deals where he came out and broke the Batman's back, and pretty much it's all downhill right there.
Yeah.
Well, in like Arkham Asylum, they have him like the Hulk, basically.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
But in the city, he comes off as more intelligent when you find him.
Good, he should. That's the whole point about him.
You find him in the city, and he's trying to hunt down all the vials of venom and destroy them. So he says, "You never know."
You never know.
You can't get enough of that venom.
The Titan Project.
That's right.
Anybody else have a second favorite? I don't know. Keep it going. Keep the wing cast afloat.
Let's
You know, I never listed the ones I didn't like, but
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
go ahead.
I figured you just loved them all.
no, well, yeah, no, actually I don't. I actually got 3, and well, technically it's 4, but they all go together. They're like duos. One of them is the ventriloquist, and his little dummy he has, Scarface. They're stupid. All right, the dummy's in charge of everything. Man, fuck off.
I remember that. I mean,
You know, a little fancy dude running with a dummy on his arm, and all of a sudden he's a badass because of the dummy. Yeah, fuck off. That's stupid. Just set him on fire. Get over with. The dummy, not the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Both. Not two birds with one stone.
Yeah, you can set it on fire too. I don't care. The other shit. Yeah,
I'd be the only guy that he would kill. Like,
I don't like the other two kind of work together and pick up, so I'm kind of adding them together. One of them's name is Killer Moth.
Killer Moth.
Yep. He I don't even know why, but he was created as kind of the criminal version of Batman. He aids villains like Batman aids police, except he does it for the money, obviously. He even has a Mothmobile and a moth signal. I shit you not, and his costume was horrible.
He sounds like he should be on the Tick.
Actually, he might be. Maybe that's where he's heading. And the other one, you probably played the Arkham games. You might have heard of him, Firefly.
Oh.
If you know Firefly, he's just a dude in a suit that likes to set things on fire. What the fuck is that?
Not to be confused with the smash hit sci-fi series Firefly.
I don't know that it was that much of a smash hit since it got canceled after 1 season, but okay, we'll go with that.
It is a strong fan base.
I know this. I'm
I
just
believe
saying.
they call that a cult following for a reason.
Yeah. I'm just saying. When you get canceled after a season, it's not really a smash hit. All right, that's all I'm getting at. Yeah, basically, Firefly is a dude who is in a suit that can fly, and he sets shit on fire. So basically, a bucket of water kills him. Like, he's out after that. And just like I said, about 4 lame villains there, really. It's just kind of dumb.
One that I will add is the Eggman.
The Eggman.
The Eggman. I think he was in the Campy series.
Yeah, didn't he just make stupid egg puns?
That's all he did. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's excellent, Batman." And he had a bald head, and everything he had was egg-shaped. He was the most pointless. Like, he had none of the. Well, it was campy, so like they didn't really care.
I mean, if we're going with campy shit, there was the King Tut from the '60s Batman.
Oh, that's right, King Tut.
He was just a big fat guy dressed as a Egypt.
I think at that point, the villains in that universe is like, hey, you know what? I just want to go bad. Just throw on an outfit from this like costume place and just go at it.
And a guy named Maxie Zeus who actually thought he was Zeus.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah.
God, those villains are stupid.
Hey, it didn't bring us bat shark repellent though.
Bat shark repellent. You
Don't
heard it.
forget
That's the only way to stop him.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
We're talking about the Adam West Batman.
Oh.
That's right. Adam West and Burt Ward.
Okay.
That was the one that made Batman not serious, and therefore people didn't take him seriously. And so,
You know, speaking of villains of Batman, there's one that always, like, sometimes he's cool, and then sometimes he's just like, what the fuck is going on here? The Penguin.
Yep. Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito. But every now and then portrayed him in a way like, where he seems kind of like, oh, he might actually be a badass, you know? He's like a crime boss and all that. And then other times they just pay him off as a retard. Like, it's just, I've never understood Penguin, really.
Penguin seems like after they're done with him and like he just goes legit and he opens up his own business. I'm like, you have tons of money. Why do you even need to be in crime?
Yeah, it's like Doctor Evil from Austin Powers.
Yeah, it's like you've got all this money. Why even do it anymore? What's your modus? So you hope you end.
So like I said, Penguin's always come with me. Like he's sometimes he's a good character, sometimes he sucks. I've never it doesn't make any sense. So just throwing that out there.
Poison Ivy. That one is a little iffy about her.
Yeah.
Look, the whole point behind her is that she's like what, eco-terrorist, right?
Yeah, she's pretty much fused with plant life. Yeah. She's kind of like a female version of something, only sexier.
Female version of what?
Swamp Thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Only a lot sexier than Swamp
are
Thing.
you trying to say that the Swamp Thing is unattractive?
I am indeed trying to say that Swamp Thing is not attractive.
Wow.
I'm stating a category
Look at
right
this. Shallower than a puddle over here.
now. You're damn skippy. Don't forget it. That I'm not attracted to man either. Still, that kind of
It
tone
says
swamp.
Swamp Thing, not Swamp Man.
Oh, he's a man.
Well,
Or
if you
was.
say he's a man, then yeah, but if you could say she's a woman.
Hey, in the movie, they established that it's a dude, and I think he has sex with his wife in a bathtub.
Oh, why not? Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Wow. All right.
picking up on all the visual cues.
Well, no. He was like he appeared in green slime in there or something like that. I forget how it works.
I don't know. I think I saw that movie a long time ago, but I don't know.
He fought like mutant monsters, like Catfish Man and stuff. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, well, sounds weird.
There's a Batman villain for you, Catfish Man.
He's just gonna throw catfish at Batman because that'd be kind of awesome.
No, he's just like a half man head catfish.
It's a man eating catfish.
Yeah.
Just picture a dude like running across the rooftops and Batman chasing him. He just pulls a catfish out of his bag and like tosses it at him.
Yeah. You'll never stop me, Batman. This catfish was pulled straight from the river.
Batman's just like, wow, that was inconvenient. You do a catfish. I don't know. That's just my picture. Catfish man.
Batman would probably stop in place going, what does this mean? Is this the next clue to his next crime?
What?
I don't think Batman's that stupid.
Why would he even do that? That doesn't sound like Batman at all. Who
I don't
are
know.
you portraying Batman in such an odd way?
Yeah, knock it off. Weirdo.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Feed you to the lions.
Are we just creating our own Batman villains now? Is that what's
Should
happening?
we? We could do
Yeah.
that.
Let's go ahead and create our own
Tack our
Cat-
own. Tack it on.
Catfish man.
package.
Yeah, that's yours. You've wasted
That's yours. You guys wasted yours.
Oh, I did?
Yep, that's
You
yours.
created Catfish man. Congratulations.
Oh.
He's in the vein of the ones you said you hated, because now he's half man, half catfish, and you said you hated like Killer Croc and shit. So look,
Yeah.
you just created your own most hated villain.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
but hold on. He's
no.
not monstrous, though. He's just like...
No,
He's half
He's
catfish.
half catfish. How is he not monstrous?
Yeah, but he's not, like, hulking.
Oh yeah, whatever.
He's like...
So he's had catfish.
That's
That makes
the
him a
point.
monster.
He can't be out of the water. He has to go back in. He
I don't
robs,
care
waste-
where he has to be. He's a monster wherever it is.
he robs boats.
You wasted your time.
He has to
Yeah.
fish for him.
Move over.
He has to get live bait and tackle.
You're done. That's it. Why you behind? You are so behind. You should.
All right, McBeardy. What's yours?
I don't know.
Oh, you're
I'd
right.
create. What?
I figured you'd have thought of your own villain with how long you've been a Batman fan.
I actually have an idea for a villain, but it's so silly, and I think it would make people laugh more than be afraid. Because
You
you
don't
know,
want anybody
Batman,
to laugh on the Wings cast.
yeah, you know, Batman's all dark and brooding. You know, so I thought, what's a flying animal that's not dark and brooding? And I came up with the dove.
I thought you were gonna say lightning bug.
That's actually, I think that might be a Batman one. But anyway, not 100% certain about that. Google it yourself if you want to find out. I just thought of like the Dove. It'd be just a dude in like a all white outfit, kind of like Batman's, only more Dove-like. And he goes around and does evil things because
Evil thing.
you don't think of a dove being evil. That's the twist.
What's his motivation?
His motivation is he hates Batman.
Why?
His motivation, why? Because he's Batman.
Okay.
I don't know. I have it all out. I just thought of a character right now in this like 30-second space where I'm trying to explain it.
I thought you had this character in mind for years.
No, I was lying, man. Sure, that just now created this character called the Dove.
The Dove.
That's right. It's like the least fearsome thing ever. But
Beware the daylight, the Dove.
right, he does all of it in the daylight so Batman can fuck with him. Take your Dark Knight now, bitch. Alright, that was just stupid. I apologize. Twiggets, please save me.
Oh yeah, this is gonna happen. Batman villain. So there's gotta be something psychologically wrong with him.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it
but
does.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
all of all of them. So maybe it will just be like the human zombie.
The human zombie.
Yep, who thinks he's alive but actually isn't.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie to you, that sounds dumber than the Dove.
Yes. See, I saved you.
Yes. Thank you, I appreciate
And
it.
then it's just you're like a normal zombie movie. Every episode that comes out,
Yeah.
he bites people and they become zombies. You know,
Okay.
typical.
Why doesn't he ever die?
Oh, he's already dead.
Yeah, but you can kill a zombie.
Not this one,
Why?
because he's special.
Is he like immortal?
Yes, he's
He's
already
immortal.
dead.
He's
He
immortal,
literally cannot
dead.
be dead.
He
Again,
cannot,
he
he
cannot
cannot
be killed
be more-
again.
he
Whatever.
cannot be more dead.
He cannot be
Is
any
that-
more dead than how dead he is right
Yeah,
now.
but can he like
He is so dead that
No.
he cannot be more dead.
Because like he also has massive regeneration. That's why
What?
he's still alive.
Why isn't he
But
alive?
He's dead.
He's dead.
like
That's why
his
he's not alive.
His
So wait,
skin tissue and all that still actually comes back. It's really creepy.
Yeah.
hold on. So his organs and everything come back.
Yep.
Well, no, they don't even function. He has no use for them because he's not alive.
How does he keep regenerating flesh that's not there?
Who knows? His body's weird.
That's the weird part,
cells-
Phil.
And everything that he would need for regeneration are still there.
Come on, Felipe. Get in the game.
You know what? This is starting to sound like Resident Evil.
No,
Resident Evil
not
Batman.
anything like that at all.
It sounds
This is
exactly like
Batman. This is
it's like a-
Batman. It's not the Nemesis Project.
You're longing for the Dove now, aren't you?
maybe.
He's
Yeah.
jealous. He's jealous of
I'm not jealous.
The zombie.
You're jealous of the Dove.
The Dove is I am pretty jelly of the Dove. The Dove is a pretty good idea.
Dove. I just gotta flesh out the character a little bit more. Maybe he was scarred by a Dove as a child. I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta
Maybe the
flesh out my
dove.
character too.
Maybe the Dove was his only hope.
A Dove like scratched his face as a kid.
He grew up
Scared.
in New York and then moved to Gotham, even though they're like the same town.
What the hell I got to do with anything?
Because there's doves all over New York. It's a dove.
Pigeons, you idiot!
What?
Yeah,
Those are
pigeon.
pigeons.
I thought no, they're doves.
No,
they're not. No,
Yeah,
in New
look
York,
it up.
Walking around on
Look
the
it up.
sidewalk.
It's
pigeons.
doves. They're doves.
I've been in New York.
I've been to
they're
enough churches to
pigeons.
know a dove from a pigeon, sir.
There are pigeons walking around on the sidewalk. It's pigeons.
No.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
doves.
Doves.
No,
Doves.
they're-
And I'm gonna defend this until we move on. So we just move on.
Again, they're still pigeons, so deal with it.
They're doves.
No, they're not.
It's very indigenous to New York.
No, not even true. Not even close to being true. Yep,
Doves.
the Dove is the greatest villain of all time. I'm just throwing it out there right now. Deece, steal my I'm suing you. It's on record right now, so don't even fuck with it.
They haven't done a zombie Batman that I know of. They probably have. They've done everything. But I'm gonna say, out of
They did a whole zombie thing.
with what was the zombie in it?
No, not your zombie, but Batman was a zombie, I think.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, I got you. I'm just the Dove's the greatest villain of all time, DC. Still warning you.
Alright, is that about it?
We're gonna do closing thoughts.
All right.
Yeah,
all
that's
right,
what I meant. But I meant like, was that it as far as terrible ideas go?
Yeah. I think we pretty much plumbed the depth of horrible ideas between the Dove, Catfish Man,
The zombie.
amazing living zombie or so, whatever.
It's just the zombie
Yeah, whatever.
who cannot die because he's already
Yeah.
dead.
Hey, don't forget the dreaded catfish
You
man.
mentioned
Stop.
it.
I did mention the Catfish
Oh,
Man.
I didn't even
Yeah,
hear that.
I mentioned all real kid. Jeez.
All right, let's
Put this up.
do some closing thoughts there.
Wrap it up.
Beardy, what you got for us?
Well, I am glad to see that old Twiggets there is getting into what the rest of us have been into for years. That's nice. I hope he enjoys it as much as the rest of us have. Batman's a really cool superhero. He's got some, as we discussed, some weird villains that we tried to add to, which we probably shouldn't have. And he's got some good villains too. You know, Joker, Bane, Riddler's pretty cool. The other ones we listed. Just go out and watch Batman, read a book, comic, whatever. Play the video game. They're awesome. I'm excited for the new one that's coming out later. But that's pretty much my closing thought. Batman's cool. What's that?
All right, there's McBeardy's final thoughts. I will personally say that Batman has always been one of my top 3 favorite superheroes in the DC Comics line for a while. He's always appealed to me. His villains are really cool too. They say a superhero is only as good as his villains, so
Do
he's
they?
got
Yeah, they do that.
yeah. If you ain't got good supervillains, you ain't got a good hero. Because there's no one good for you to fight.
Quite true.
And Batman, he's got a whole soiree of them. I will say that I think the Joker is a little bit overused, just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. I think they need to focus on other villains, flesh them out. They need to fix the damn Penguin.
True.
That's
True
that's what I think. They need to fix the damn Penguin. Quit messing around, DC. Fix the damn Penguin. All right, Twiggets, back on.
My closing thought is like, I really like the Joker for the sense that he almost seems to only be around just to make Batman realize that he's as crazy as everyone that he fights. And I appreciate that, because like really, if Batman weren't around, neither would the Joker. I saw what was it, The Dark Knight Returns, the animated thing,
Yeah.
where it's where he's old. I think it was Frank Miller or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And, like,
That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the Joker laughs and breaks his own neck after Batman like loses his cool, and because he was like, all right, well, I've already won, I'm out, peace. That made me appreciate the Joker.
that does make him the ultimate troll.
Yeah.
He had a troll
from one
face when he
troll to
died.
another.
Oh. All right, everyone.
Shine bright, you crazy diamond.
What?
From everyone here from the Wings Cast, we wish you all pleasant days and warm nights.
Yay!
Yay! What?